Hey, welcome to the channel. I'm Musically Malnourished, and you're on my journey to go deep and wide in discovering new music and artists. This video is called a side dish. We go through deep dives on artists within this channel, but I also enjoy exploring things, just kind of one-offs, and maybe they'll lead into us looking at more of their music. But for this one, we're looking at Mac Miller, Self-Care. I just did a reaction to my first time listening or watching anything from Juice WRLD, who unfortunately, I know we lost early, just at 21 years of age. And then Mac Miller, I know as well. I haven't really looked into what all went on with him, but I do know that we lost him as well, which is unfortunate. But we're going to be taking a look at this video and seeing what's going on here. I've never heard anything from Mac Miller other than like, I've seen little snippets of him just because I think the impact that he had, it's impossible not to come across him at all. But I've never heard a full song from him. And so we'll see what's in. Let's jump in and give it a watch. Watch your head, man.
I switched to time zone, but what do I know? Spending nights hitchhiking, where will I go? I could fly home with my eyes closed, but it get kinda hard to see, there's no surprise though. And you can find me, I ain't hiding, I don't move my feet when I be gliding. I just slide it, and then I roll up. Yeah, well, climbing over that wall. I remember, yes, I remember, yes.
Okay. I was like, first I was like, why is he scratching his foot? Why are they making a big deal about him scratching his ankle? And then slipping the shoe off, I was like, all right, we're about to MacGyver this thing. Is there something in there? Is he going to do something with the shoelace? Nope, just trying to get to the cigarette, which I wonder if it kind of speaks to this feeling of like knowing that he's not getting out of this situation. And so he's just going to sit and enjoy it. You know, like in a movie when somebody's been shot and is dying, they might give them a cigarette, like in a war movie. I think that probably happened in Saving Private Ryan, where they like know that they're not going to make it. And so they just kind of have this last smoke, which is crazy inside of a coffin.
I remember it all. Swear the hype be too tall. Yeah. So like September I fall down below. Now I know that the medicine be on call. Yeah. When it's feeling like you hot enough to melt. Yeah. Can't trust no one, can't even trust yourself. Yeah. And I love you, I don't love nobody else. Yeah. Tell them they can take that bullshit elsewhere. Self-care. I'm treating me right. Yeah. Hell yeah, we gonna be alright. Gonna be alright. I switched to time zone, but what do I know? Spending nights hitchhiking, where will I go? I could fly home with my eyes closed, but it get kinda hard to see, there's no surprise though.
You can leave a message. As far as just the musical side of this and his flow, and because obviously this is just one song, so there's a plethora of different sounds within an album. It's really cool. Like it's smooth and vibey and like partial singing, partial rapping. It's a really interesting sound.
Yeah, I be reading them signs. I be losing my mind. Yeah, get the fuck out the way. Must be this how to play. It must be nice up above the lights.
Like waiting for those ashes to fall in his eye.
Know that feeling like it's in my family tree, yeah. That Mercedes drove me crazy, I was speeding. Somebody save me from myself, yeah. Tell them they can take that bullshit elsewhere. Self-care, we gonna be good. Hell yeah, they letting me clap.
No. Very cool. So no, he just needed a cigarette to get to work. And let me be reminded, I should know this by now, memento mori. An object serving as a warning or reminder of death, such as a skull. So I wonder if the idea of like writing memento mori there is this reminder. It's like if you don't break through this, then you're not getting out of here. And I wonder if the picture of him in the coffin in this idea of self-care is kind of like being in this confined space, suffocating, dying, and that if you don't act, if you don't do something about it, if you don't break your way out, you're only going to be, you're going to die ultimately, whether that's, you know, through physical death or just dying inside, ultimately dying to yourself, not in the good way, not in the like Jesus dying to yourself way. Man, really interesting. Oh, y'all, I just let you peek behind the curtain, memento mori. But this is definitely the Kill Bill.
I switched to time zone. What do I know? Spending nights hitchhiking, where will I go? I could fly home with my eyes closed, but it get kinda hard to see.
Does this make claustrophobic people feel awful?
I ain't hiding. I don't move my feet when I be gliding. I just slide it and then I roll out.
Whoa. Big switch up.
I didn't know. Yeah.
This is cool.
Well, didn't know what I was missing. Now I see a little different. I was taking too much. Got stuck in oblivion, yeah. Oblivion, yeah. Oblivion, yeah.
This is art.
All the time in the world. So for now I'm just chilling. Plus I know it's a beautiful feeling. In oblivion, yeah. Oblivion, yeah. Oblivion, yeah.
Is he saying Oblivion?
Yeah, okay, I ride around my city when I come home. Yeah, the sunset quickly, then get up slow. Yeah. I just connect and upload. Watch it spin around. We just spin it round. Yeah. Let's go and travel through the unknown. Yeah. We play it cool, we know we fucked up. You keep on saying you in love, so tell me, are you really
Out of the frying pan and into the fire.
down? Yeah. Let's go back to my crib and play some 45s. It's safe in here, I know there's still a war outside. We spend our nights all liquored up on morning side. Can you feel it now? Oblivion, yeah, yeah. Oblivion, yeah, 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 yeah. Oblivion, yeah, yeah. Ooh. I got all the time in the world, so for now I'm just
Wow.
plus I know it's a beautiful feeling. In oblivion, yeah, yeah. Oblivion, yeah, yeah. Oblivion, yeah, yeah.
Oh man, there's a few things that I want to look at. So this was 7 years ago, July 2018. Here, I'll bring you guys in this way. Wow. Okay. So he passed the same year. Man. Was this self-care? I want to look at a few of the lyrics. Self-care is Mac spreading a message about overcoming hardships, self-control, and being aware of how to handle yourself. When tweeting about their relationship, Ariana states that Mac's inability to keep his stuff together was a significant reason why the relationship broke down, and self-care could also be Mac's way of trying to learn from that mistake. In the music video that was released along with the single, Mac is buried in a pine box to symbolize how the media tried to assassinate his character. In the casket, Mac lights a cigarette despite having no source of oxygen, displaying he's confident he will overcome his obstacles and make it out. With his knife, he carves Memento Mori into the lid, which translates to remember that you have to die. And he punches through it to save himself, symbol of showing he refuses to die anytime soon. Okay. Yeah, I'd be curious on that interpretation of like the casket representing the way the media tried to do something, or if just his own personal feeling of like, if I don't make some changes, if I don't give myself some care, I will be in this casket, which both could be true at the same time. I switched the time zone, but what do I know? Spending nights hitchhiking, where will I go? I could fly home with my eyes closed, but it'd get kind of hard to see. That's no surprise, though. And you could find me, I ain't hiding, I don't move my feet when I be gliding. This says in June 2012, Mac moved from New York to Los Angeles, thus switching time zones. Mac uses his relocation as a metaphor for the next lines. Hitchhiking is a method of transportation. When Mac is not home, which I suppose he refers home to drugs, he finds himself hitching rides, meaning sober. He feels uncomfortable or confused in this sense, thus making him asking himself where or what he would do with himself sober now, since it's not my fault, since he hasn't felt it in a while. Later in the song, it seems Mac is admitting and telling us up front about how he blinded himself from the light during his addiction. In Oblivion, he says, well, didn't know what I was missing, now I see a little different, got stuck in oblivion. Mac says he could fly back to the comfort of his home, drugs, and to relapse with his eyes closed, meaning returning to the oblivion of his addiction. But he said it would get hard to see or live in the beauty of life and vividness of sobriety. Mac chose to get out of the oblivion drugs took him in and live life without the need of drugs. Interesting. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments if you feel like, because sometimes I think people could read too much into something, but obviously I'm new to the scene with this and with Mac and his story and things like that, so I'm not accusing them of reading too much into it, because sometimes you could read not enough into it and maybe there's more implied than meets the eye. But let me know your thoughts on it in the comments. You could find me, I ain't hiding, I didn't move my feet when I be gliding, I just slide in, then I roll out. Yep, well, climbing over that wall, I remember it all. Swear the height be too tall. So like September, I fall. Wow. Because obviously the fall, the season. Now I know that the medicine be on call. Gimme, gimme, gimme. When it's feeling like you hot enough to melt, can't trust no one, can't even trust yourself. Wow, and especially, that's true when addiction's in the scenario, right? I love you, I don't love nobody else. Tell them they can take that elsewhere. Self-care, I'm treating me right. We're gonna be all right. Out on the road, I don't see where I'm going. Yeah, I be reading them signs. I've been losing my mind. Get out the way. Must be this high to play. It must be nice up above the lights. Lights could mean stars. Matt could be saying must be nice above the stars in heaven. Could be true, escaping the reality of the difficulty that he might be in. What a lovely life that I made. I know that feeling like it's in my family tree. That Mercedes drove me crazy. I've been speeding. Somebody saved me from myself. While fans thought Mac was reflecting on his May 17th, 2018 arrest for DUI and hit-and-run charges with his line, a posthumous, full-length Vulture interview published on September 13th revealed Mac wrote self-care beforehand. Stuff like that always happens with my music. These themes will just connect because maybe a state of mind I was in. I'll say a line like, that Mercedes drove me crazy, I was speeding. I made that song way before that went down, but it's still just what connects. You just have to get out of your own way and everything will connect for itself. Regarding the incident, an eyewitness placed Mac and two others fleeing from the scene where Miller's 2016 Mercedes-Benz knocked over a power pole. According to the arresting officers, Mac's blood alcohol level was high. Yeah, I mean, even if he wrote it before the incident, it could still be a peek inside of him feeling like, I got this car, it's really powerful, I drive it fast, you know what I mean? Like, which inevitably ends up in an accident. So, okay, is this a second song or is it the same song? It's just a part one, part two? So that was the switch within it. Got stuck in oblivion. Got all the time in the world, so for now I'm just chilling. Plus I know it's a beautiful feeling in oblivion. Oblivion is the mental state of being unconscious or unaware of what's happening. It's also defined as the state of being completely forgotten by the public. The mental state definition of oblivion is typically used when someone drinks to the point where they become unconscious, forget their sorrow. I mean, oblivion's also just destruction, right? Mac became gradually less popular in the scene over the years until spiking in popularity with his relationship with Ariana Grande. Oblivion may be used in the second half of this verse to signify Mac believes he's once again being forgotten about by the public, but finds peace in this feeling. Yeah, I mean, I guess it just depends on how you're looking at it. My first feelings when I come to this outside of the context of his relationships and things is more of a personal song, dealing with substance abuse, and even if it's not fully substance abuse, just the things that he's feeling, that he's going through, whether it's depression or anxiety, which may lead him toward the drug use, or just he likes to party. Sometimes that's just a part of it. Like, you just enjoy doing the drugs, even though ultimately this isn't the best thing for you. And so this feeling of oblivion, feeling like you've got time, and just on enjoying the ride, even though it's destructive. I ride around my city when I come home. The sun sets quickly, then get up slow. I just connect and upload, watch it spin around. We just spin around. Let's go and travel through the unknown. We play it cool. We know we messed up though. You keep on saying, see, that's the idea of oblivion, right? We play it cool. I hate when this does that. You play it cool, but like, this isn't going to end well. You keep on saying you're in love, so tell me, are you really down? Are you really down? Yeah, so I guess this could speak to the relationship. Tell me, are you really down? Let's go back to my crib, play some 45s. I know there's still a war. It's safe in there. I know there's still a war outside. We spend our nights all liquored up, our mornings high. Can you feel it now? Which continues to drive back into this idea of oblivion. I got all the time in the world, so for now I'm just chilling. Plus I know it's a beautiful feeling. Was substance abuse the cause of his death? mixed drug toxicity, fentanyl, cocaine, alcohol. Man, that's so sad. Well, hey, let me know your thoughts on Mac, this song. Maybe if there's something you saw that I didn't see, or if you have any more insight, I'm open to any of that. Always enjoy having conversation down there. Feel free to look around on the channel, see if there's anything else that piques your interest. And thanks for being with me for this one. I hope to see you in the next one, because we're eating good.